the weather coming like it is, a lot of people are anticipating a summer. And there's one place in Clarion County that can help you get ready for the summer, and that's the Clarion County YMCA. And with us today is Jesse Kelly, the branch director for the local Clarion YMCA. Jesse, welcome aboard.
Hey, guys, thanks for having me.
A lot of people are looking at programming and things to do for themselves and for their children in the summer. And we just wanted to go over go over what programming is available at the Y this summer. And I understand you have a number of things either at the Y or Camp Kaufman.
Sure. Hey, and a great opportunity to get a look at that is I want to extend the invitation to the community here is we're going to have an open house on Monday, June 4th, and it's going to run all day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and it'll be a chance to come to our facility, be able to jump into some fitness classes, grab a bite to eat. We'll have our staff available, so that will be a great opportunity for us to really showcase all of the programs that we're going to be running throughout the summer. And Ron, you mentioned Camp Kaufman as well, and that will also be occurring again this summer, and that's going to also start June 4th as well. So a lot of good things happening the first part of June there, and that's going to kick off with Wacky Welcome Week, June 4th. Each week here at Camp Kaufman is a different theme for the kids. So June 11th would be Nature Week. We got Animal Week, Pirate Week, Holiday Week. So it really is a different type of feel throughout the summer. So what we do is we actually have buses that pick the kids up from the Clarion County YMCA, and we bus them out to Camp Kaufman for the day, and then the buses return in the afternoon and drop the kids off at the Y, and then we have a staff member there to watch the kids until the parents come pick their kids up. So
the kids are occupied from when to when?
Right. In the morning from prior to 8 a.m. in the morning. So we'll have a staff member there. So if parents are on their way to work, they can drop their kids off, and we will have care available until the buses come, and the buses will scoop them up. And then again in the afternoons, usually a little bit after 3:30 or so, the buses will return from Camp Kaufman, and we'll have care available for the parents. So that worked out really well last year. And Camp Kaufman they're always making upgrades out there, so if you haven't been to Camp Kaufman in a while, you definitely want to check that out. This weekend they're also having a free pancake breakfast. It's kind of a Camp Kaufman open house, and that is from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. this Saturday.
A lot of people, depending on their age, have different memories of Camp Kaufman, or they've heard about it. At one time it was a Scout-operated camp, but I believe now the Y owns it?
We do, and that's actually part of our association, and we are a branch of the Oil City Area YMCA, but also within that association is Camp Kaufman. So they've made tremendous upgrades out there, and especially in the form of some of the housing available, some of the rentals, some really nice cabins out there. And they've really done a lot with the zip lining and just the activities available and some of the resources. Why not use some of the best resources from our region, which is the outdoors and what we're known for?
So people can go out there and rent cabins?
Yes, and there's different cabin rates available, and you can check those out at the Y. We'll be more than happy to fill everybody in on that.
Oh, great. So it's a multi-purpose camp. It's not just for kids or...
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, I mean, it's kind of appealing to that family, trying to strengthening the bonds of family, and we try to do that in so many ways, and Camp Kaufman is just one opportunity for us to try to strengthen community.
Let's talk a little bit about the family bond and the Y's efforts in that area, because it's very much in the DNA of the Y.
Absolutely. Strengthening communities. You know, our tagline used to be building strong kids, strong families, and strong communities. So we're always trying to strengthen the family aspect in everything we do. And one way we can do that is through developing stronger youth, nurturing the potential of every child and teen, through healthy living, which is if we can increase our nation's health and well-being, then we can have healthier families. And then finally, also through social responsibility, trying to foster that sense of giving back and providing support to our neighbors.
What about the fees for Camp Kaufman, especially if you want to send your kids there?
Absolutely. For members, 5 days for the whole week would be $95. 3 days for members, if you're just going to do 3 days a week, that would be $60. And then non-members for 5 days would be $115, and then for 3 days would be $80. And again, that's just the weekly rates. And one thing I want to point out to everybody is that the YMCA is here to strengthen community, and we don't turn anybody away due to financial reasons. So that's where the YMCA is a leading nonprofit devoted to youth development, healthy living, social responsibility, and that's also a way that we are a charity. And maybe there might not be that association that the Y is a charity, but many times when people can't afford memberships, maybe they cannot afford the opportunity to live healthy and have a healthier life. That's where the YMCA, and that's just due to contributions in the community, people that support what we do, and it helps us fill in the gaps to subsidize either our youth programs or our adult memberships. And so we have, that's one way that we are a charitable organization.
That's all part of the annual sustaining campaign that's going on right now?
It is, Ron, and that started at the end of March, and we really hit the campaign trail here, and we talked to different businesses and also individuals and try to acquire support from them. We try to show them what we're doing in the community and really what impact. I think that's the main thing is trying to help our community, our donors, our supporters understand the impact of their gifts. When you give to the Y, you help a single mom that can't afford child care or can't afford to have a membership to take care of herself. It affords her the opportunity to bring her kids into the Y, have her take a fitness class, or have her to participate in any healthy living opportunity while her kids are being nurtured up in Child Watch. Just one example, but there are many examples throughout our county of that. So that's one way your impact is really felt, and it's felt right within our own backyard in Clarion County.
Well, it must be very rewarding as part of the job.
It definitely is to see kids that are empowered, that are enabled through contributions from the community, and to have a kid that might not be able to play summer soccer, somebody step up in the community and provide a donation to the YMCA that allows 4, 5, 6, 11 kids to be able to play a full season of summer soccer. That's pretty cool, and that makes me proud to be a part of the YMCA.
I know bullying is a topic. It's being discussed at least at one local school. Does anything you do in your programs address that type of thing, even throughout the year?
I think maybe you don't say this is specifically bullying, but one thing we always try to do with any programs that we're teaching our youth is that we try to get them to understand, hey, we're here to have fun, everything like that. But with all of our programs, we want them to learn the absolute 4 core values of the YMCA that we want to promote: caring, honesty, respect, responsibility. We talk about those things: sharing, patience, how to display good sportsmanship, what it looks like, so the kids aren't just getting the wins and the losses, and they're also having fun. We want that too, but we try to sometimes almost kind of disguise the values so that the kids are getting them without breaking it down and making it boring to them.
Yeah, when you start to make it an official message, you probably lose some people.
Right.
But it should just be something that's ingrained into people, not specific thing. And really, with bullying, it's one of those things it's kind of hard to describe, but when you see it, and that comes from your background, I think.
I do, and I had traditionally with me, I was a bullied middle schooler, and it had a very, very rough effect on my self-esteem. And so, I have firsthand experience with that. So when I saw that in the paper, I had a soft spot in my heart for that. Definitely.
So did the bullying at middle school in 7th grade is probably the hardest grade for kids.
6th, 7th.
6th, 7th,
oh,
whenever,
goodness.
There's so many challenges. So this bullying, did that help you on your career to become a strength coach for Auburn University?
I don't think I made the association at the time, but I definitely knew that it makes you see it. If it had a strong effect on you, then when you raise your children, and God willing, if we're able to have a family one day, it definitely makes me aware. And bullying is a serious deal, and because I went through it, I know how serious it is.
Right. So that's good background to have. So the kids take off to camp, and are there any other programs in the summer for the kids?
Yeah, we're primarily is our youth soccer program. That's the summer soccer program. We've had over 300 kids involved with this program in the past. It is one of the hallmark programs of the YMCA. All of the games are out at the Clarion County Park on Saturdays. This year we're looking into having a concession stand for the parents, so having water, if we can cook out hot dogs, hamburgers, things like that, and really make it an all-day event out there. But, parents make it what it is. They bring the lawn chairs, they bring the tents, and it's just a very cool sight if you've never seen it. So a lot of positive youth development going on out at Clarion County Park this summer. And then we also targeted a youth dance class, and that's right now is on Fridays at 5:30 at the Y. And we've got a couple youth involved in that. They actually come to the Y early with their parents, so mom, dad can work out while their kids are involved in our youth dance class. But it's just a fun time, help boost their self-confidence, their self-esteem, and at the same time get great exercise.
Do they actually learn to dance, or is this dance exercise?
Right. Appropriate for their age level, and it's primarily grades 2 through 6th.
Okay.
So our instructor there, she keeps it simple, a lot of fun, but keeps them moving around. And I was in the Y on Friday, which is, if you're in the Y on Friday at 5:30, there's not a lot of people in there, but I noticed about 4 or 5 kids in there. They were already jumping on the ellipticals. They were doing chin-ups on the assisted chin-up dip machine. I'm like, what's going on over here? And mom's over there on the treadmill. So they're just hanging out before the class, and they're inviting their friends to come on in, and then they're building relationships. That's another indirect value. They're building relationships with other youth that maybe they did not know. So it's a great opportunity for social interaction also.
And dads are also welcome there, right?
Dads definitely are. We got plenty enough things for dads to do if you want to come to the Y. Definitely. I think we can fill that male part of it too. Right.
So it is a truly family type thing. In fact, the YMCA officially the title is Young Men Christians Association, and sometimes some people forget about that and discount. But you walk into the Y and there's this big painting of Jesus Christ hanging up on the wall. So
right.
And it's not a beat yourself over the head type of faith thing there, but that is in the background.
Yeah, and I think that's where it all started, was in England in 1844, I believe. But it started as just a humble beginnings. Some men from some local churches there that wanted to get together and do different religious activities, and that's how it formed its name. But you talk about evolution and everything that the Y that again is how it's kind of referred to today, and that's one of the reasons. Like, we didn't get rid of YMCA, but most people call the YMCA the Y when you're talking about it. So why not make that our new logo, and so we can help people understand that we're so much more than just a gym or a swimming pool. Ron, some of the social interaction that we talked about today, and it's just within the fiber of who we are and the opportunities that are available at the Y. I mean, members see other members. You encourage each other. So
and the social interaction is important because even for kids or anybody, but with so much attention given to online type things, activities on the computer, sometimes kids don't, outside of school, have a chance to socialize.
Absolutely. It's funny, when we just finished our pre-K and K basketball program and our first and second grade basketball program, and I'm sure that some of these kids are still subjected to the technology, but they haven't, I guess, matured into it full scale yet. And the energy of these kids is unbelievable. Like, we had to separate it into shifts when we're working with our youth, just so, hey, we can give them the amount of energy they need to have a quality experience, because they're just full of life and full of energy. So it's great seeing them at that age.
It gives you a chance to rest.
Yes, right. I mean, we know that energy creates energy, so we want to come in there, be high energy with the kids, and help them to have a great time.
And we'll talk a little bit more about that energy on Clarion Connection after this commercial break.
I wouldn't say I have a gambling problem. I have a money problem, maybe.
My husband has a gambling problem, which is why we have a money problem.
My luck is going to change. I can feel it.
He's lost a lot at the tables, and now we might lose our house because of it.
I'm going to fix this. I've won big before.
Whenever he wins, he just pumps it back into the game.
I'm always thinking about getting money so I can play. I don't need a lot.
The bill collectors keep calling. I don't know what to do anymore.
Sometimes I lose track of time here and there, but it's only because it's such a rush.
He missed our daughter's school play last month.
I can stop any time. But why should I? I'm going to win big, sooner or later.
He won't stop. He can't stop.
Learn the signs of a gambling problem and get help at paproblemgambling.com. That's paproblemgambling.com. Or call 1-877-565-2112. A message from the PA Department of Health.
Macy's invites you to celebrate Brazil. Now through May 31st, give just $3 to help save the Amazon rainforest and get a special savings pass to use any day you choose through June 17th. Exclusions apply. Plus, enter for the chance to win a trip for 4 to Brazil, courtesy of Delta Airlines and Pestana Rio Atlantica Hotel. Text Brazil to 62297 or visit Macys.com/Brazil sweeps. No purchase necessary.
Hey, remember me? A wholesome breakfast? You know, the one you kick to the curb some days of the week. Well, no more, because I'm at McDonald's in a hearty abundance. With tasty choices like fruit and yogurt parfait, real fruit smoothies, or my favorite, fruit and maple oatmeal. Made with a touch of cream, a kiss of brown sugar, and overflowing with the medley of diced apples, sweet raisins, and cranberries. And I'm here all day, so scoop me up. The simple joy of wholesome deliciousness every day. At participating McDonald's.
Every morning, to prove how smart he is, Dan does the crossword puzzle.
13-letter word for 500th anniversary. Quincentenary. Nailed it.
This morning, however, his wife Katie tops him. She brings an awesome meal she got off McDonald's dollar menu at breakfast. A sausage burrito made with savory sausage, melty cheese, and fluffy eggs, premium roast coffee, and more. Everything's so good and just $1 each. Who's smart now?
4-letter word for genius.
Wife. Nailed it.
McDonald's dollar menu at breakfast. The simple joy of being smart. Price and participation may vary.
The voices of shale energy.
My name's Nathan Bennett. I'm a geologist and a regulatory supervisor working with the shale energy industry in Williamsport, PA. When I tell people that, they say, so you're the guy whose job it is to protect our water. Actually, in shale operations like the one around Williamsport, there are literally hundreds of trained professionals working to keep the process safe and the water protected. That means everything from encasing our wells in multiple layers of steel and cement to monitoring the water we use when drilling for oil and natural gas. As a proud fourth-generation Pennsylvanian, those are the sort of fact-based reassurances I know I'd want to hear. And as someone employed by the oil and natural gas industry, those are the answers I'm committed to sharing. The way I see it, my job to protect the water and the environment is simply too important not to get right.
Learn more about Shale Energy at energyfromshale.org. Shale, the energy to do it right. Paid for by the American Petroleum Institute.
Welcome back to Clarion Connection. I'm Ron Wilshire, and my guest today is Jesse Kelly, director of the Clarion County YMCA. And the first half, we talked a lot about the children's programs that are available at the local Y, and we wanted to touch on the various other programs that are available for others during the summer, especially getting ready for summer.
Sure, Ron. One part of that is definitely our fitness class schedule, and we have classes that are silver sneaker classes. We have Healthy Fit for Life, which is for older adults, and these classes are based on strengthening exercises, balance, coordination. So, I mean, as we age, classes that are designed to not necessarily just wither away. We don't want our senior population to feel that there's nothing for them in Clarion County to help prevent some of these onset issues that they have, falls, things like that. And so to increase their independence, to have them an opportunity not only to maintain their strength, and it's interesting studies show that just because we age doesn't mean that we have to get weaker, that our bones have to become more brittle, that we have to just kind of retire into, I guess this is what's in the cards for me. So we have classes that are senior friendly for our older adults that need not only that social interaction, but they also need to maintain a quality of life, maintain their independence, and that's important for our older population. We have some other classes called Get Fit, and that's great for moms. Get Fit Abs. We have a Body Strong class, which I'll tell you what, this class has really picked up for us, and it's just a challenge. It is what it says, Body Strong, to keep your body strong, and it really can be adapted for any age group, so it's not prejudiced towards anyone, and you can actually challenge all your major muscle groups within your body and actually enjoy yourself. The beats, the music, Christy has definitely built quite a following in with that class, so that's Body Strong. We have a Core and More class, which this is unbelievable. Cindy Nave, there's probably over 20 regulars in this class, and she switches things up all the time. So, I mean, it is a core conditioning class for your strengthening your lower back and your abdominals, but it's also so much more. I see them doing something different every Monday and Wednesday. So she's built quite a following with that.
When's that offered, on Mondays and Wednesdays?
Right, that's at 5:30, Ron, and it's an hour class from 5:30 to 6:30. And we have yoga available for those individuals that need that stress management, need that stress relief.
And who doesn't?
Yes. Tell you what, we offer that twice a week, and it's a very good opportunity to relax, increase your mobility, your flexibility, which we know as we age, some of those attributes can become compromised. We have a no sweat class, which is exactly what it's called. No sweat. You don't have to worry about getting hot and sweaty, but it is more of a balance and more of a flexibility class. So we're really focusing on a lot of different components of health and well-being with the classes that we offer. And then finally, we have a dance for adults. We have a Tang Soo Do martial arts class, which is for ages 7 and up, so from youth all the way up to older adults. And that's 2 days a week we offer that. And they're actually, I just wanted to put a plug in here, on Thursday, tomorrow, they're having just a open house event. They're going to be testing, so that's going to be available to the public at 6 o'clock tomorrow on Thursday at Joe's Gym.
They're going to be testing what?
For the different degrees of belts to attain a higher status within the Tang Soo Do program, which is a ancient Korean-based type of martial art. So, I mean, they focus on self-betterment, self-discipline, and respect. So it's a good opportunity to learn discipline while also getting great exercise and just
great
that way.
I've heard you have a Zumba class. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it seems to be pretty popular.
Right, Zumba. It's a Latin-based dance class, and we have a new instructor, Aubrey, that is just come on board with us, and she is starting to develop her client base there. And it's just it's exotic rhythms. It's set to high energy Latin-based music. So great way to burn calories, melt fat while actually having a blast. So you're going to work up a great sweat, and you're going to be dancing the whole time. And it's not even like most people. One of the hardest things to do is I got to go work out. Some of these classes that we offer at the Y, you don't have to look at it that way. It's not I got to go work out. It's again just meeting other people that have some of the same goals that you do and actually enjoying yourself. And our instructors are very enthusiastic, and we can meet each individual where they are at. So we don't want people to think that you have to be intimidated by going to your first exercise class at the Y, because every instructor has the ability to adapt it to your current level of fitness.
And if there aren't any of those programs that appeal to you, don't you also offer individual training?
Right, Ron, we do. And we have 6 certified personal trainers available on staff through the NASM, the NSCA. Those are just professional organizations that we do have the expertise on hand for someone that needs that increased one-on-one motivation. And we are running peak performance this year again with some local area high school athletes. So we're obviously fulfilling a role in the community that way as well.
And speaking of roles in the community, I understand while it isn't specifically a Y program, but the Y also houses bridge competition.
We have before, yes. And we're very open, and that's just another way that the Y can strengthen community. So when we start thinking about, the Y is youth sports, or the Y is, managing the borough pool, or the Y, the Y does so many different things that we really try to strengthen community through a lot of different programs. So, like, hopefully when people think of the Y, they think of maybe more of a broad organization, a charitable organization that is a nonprofit that focuses on all these areas to try to improve our community, strengthen our community.
So you deal with requests from people too. If you don't have a program, you might consider offering something else.
Absolutely. One way we do that, great thing about the Y is that we can really run any program that we want. We can try things, and we've had members all the time suggest things, so we definitely take it into consideration.
Well, thanks for joining us today on the Clarion Connection. I want to remind everybody that the Clarion County Y has an open house on Monday, June 4th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So come by and tour the facility, meet with the staff, try a fitness class, grab a bite, and much, much more as you've talked about. Clarion Y does have a Facebook page at Clarion County YMCA. Just go on there and friend the Y, and you'll get lots of information. They do have a website at www.clarioncountyymca.org, and the old traditional, you can call 814-764-3400 for your Clarion County Y. Anything to add, Jesse?
Hey, we're just here to strengthen community, so we're looking forward to doing that as we move into 2012, the summer.
Join us next week for Clarion Connection.